RWMA. RWMA. What is RWMA? RWMA is the regional wall motion abnormality. Is a condition in which a portion of the myocardium does not contract normally, leading to the abnormal movement of the heart valve. Types of RWMA. There are 4 types of RWMA: hypokinesia, akinesia, dyskinesia, aneurysmal. What is meant by hypokinesia? Hypokinesia is reduced movement of the heart valve. Akinesia is no movement. Dyskinesia is LV contracts outwards. Aneurysmal post-systolic shortening, bulging of the LV. There are 17 segments of RWMA: basal, mid, apical. In basal, basal anterior, basal anteroseptal, basal anterolateral, basal inferior, basal inferoseptal, and basal inferolateral. In mid-level, mid anterior, mid anteroseptal, mid anterolateral, mid inferior, mid inferoseptal, and inferolateral. Apical, apical anterior, apical septal, apical inferior, and apical lateral, and apex. Segments of RWMA. In echo, we take the plaques, and this is RV, and this is septum, this is lateral, and septal, always the septal opposite to the lateral, and anterior is opposite to the inferior. So this is anterior and this is lateral. We can call lateral or posterior also, lateral or posterior also. Apical anterior and apical. Here is apical anterior, here is apical lateral, and this is septum and this is lateral. So this is a mid anteroseptal and this is mid inferoseptal. This is basal anteroseptal and this is basal inferolateral. Okay, this is plaques view. Then this is plaques view, and then this is a short axis. Short axis means this is anterior, this is inferior, and this is septal and this is lateral. So this is anteroseptal, this is anterolateral, and this is inferoseptal, inferolateral. Now 4 chamber view. 4 chamber view. This is RV, LV, RA, LA, and this is apical, mid, basal, apical, mid, basal. So this will be the septum and this will be the lateral. So, and this will be the anterior part and this will be the inferior part. And so this will be the apical lateral, apical septal, and mid anterolateral, mid and inferoseptal, basal anterolateral, and basal inferior. This is 2 chamber view. In 2 chamber view, we can't see the septal or lateral. We can see just inferior part and anterior part. So this will be the apical anterior, mid anterior, and basal anterior, and this will be the apical inferior, mid inferior, and basal inferior. This is LV and this is LA, 2 chamber view. This is 3 chamber view, 3 chamber view, vertical of the plaques view. So this will be the anterior part and this will be the inferior part, and this will be the septum because here is RV, and this will be the lateral. Septal opposite is always the lateral part. So apical, here it will be the apical anterior, mid anteroseptal, basal anteroseptal, apical inferior, mid inferoseptal, basal inferoseptal.